Hey, hey, what's going on out there? I got to talk about this. And if we haven't met before, it's Diane from DianeHoffman.com. And these are my little rants that I've been doing on part of my midlife marketing crisis. I just read certain things, I see certain things, and I jump on and talk about them off the cuff, right in the moment. And can somebody else help you find your passion? Um, I'm not sure that anybody else can. Um, and I've never understood this. I've been lazy as all get out. Okay. I can be the laziest ass you will ever meet. If I can figure out a way to get around doing something, I've been like this since I was a kid in school. If I could figure out a way to get around doing something, a way to scoot around the system. I'm not talking about cheating or doing something wrong, but if there was a way to skate the system, if there was a way to work around things, if there was a way to skip over stuff, I did. I'm a lazy ass. I mean, I've drilled my work down to being able to just write, a letter and do certain things, and it's pretty great. But I've never once, and maybe this is just me, so I'd love some feedback. Leave me comments and your thoughts. I've never thought that somebody else was going to find my way for me. Hi, Nicole. And or tell me what my passion is or tell me what my path is. I thought that people could train me to do something or help me master a skill. But there's a new thing going around, and it's not new, it's as old as the hills, but I just keep seeing people talking about it now, that they think if they pay someone, that person is going to help them find their passion. That person is going to help them find their calling. That person is going to help them find their drive. And I'm a firm believer that ain't going to happen, but you will drop a few bucks. And not begrudging the person that sells a service like that, because there's seminars, there's all kinds of things that you can go to give people money to help you believe that somehow you're going to find your answer outside of you. But I promise you, and again, maybe somebody has a story, maybe somebody can tell me that somebody told them what their passion is. But to me, it's all about you finding your own personal inspiration, you doing self-development, self-exploration. If you're on my email list, and if you're not, DianeHoffman.com has some challenges right now. It's being redone. It's almost done. But you can always shoot me a message at DianeHoffman.com, and I'll add you to the list. But I wrote a letter, I guess it was last night, about inspiration. Guys, when I'm off path, when I'm not motivated, when I can't find my way, when I have no words, I go seek inspiration. And I detailed in a letter, if you want it, I can give it to you, about how I do that. But what I don't do is take out my wallet and hope that if I hand this to someone, there's no numbers on the front. You can't slow this down and try to get it. There's no numbers on the front. Because I started thinking, oh my gosh, somebody's going to expand it and get my credit card number. You can't hand that to someone and hope they're going to give you the answer. It's just it's not possible. And it breaks my heart. And by the way, when people come to me and want me to do that, because people do that, they come to me, they want to hire me. And I do consult with people. But they want to hire me, and I can tell that the reason why they want to hire me is because they don't want to do this personal work. I don't take their money. And it's because I can't give them what they want to buy. And they have to discover that you can't buy that. It's not possible to buy it. You can't buy comfort with people. You have to go out and be around people, and you have to talk with people, and you have to build up your skills with people to get comfortable with it. You can't buy it. There's no magic set of leads. There's no magic capture page that's going to make you good at dealing with people and selling to people. You can't buy being comfortable in your own skin. You have to work with yourself. You can't buy your passion. I just thought that was the most interesting statement. I just hired someone to help me find my passion. How do they know if you don't know? How do they know? And yes, I could ask you a bunch of questions, and I do this, and I've done this on webinars and things in front of people where I could dig through and help you start to identify the things that light you up. But that's a couple-minute process, and I can go tell you some books to read that might help you with that, or some things to listen to, or I'm a theater and a music person, all that type of stuff. But I don't know. It's just a rant. I don't know if anybody has any thoughts on it, but I just think it's a statement. Like, when I ask people what they want, they don't know. How are they going to get it if they don't know what they want? How are you going to get into the right environment if you don't know what you want? And every day I watch people, they're wandering around with their wallet out, hoping that they can buy this thing. You can't buy it. Now, what you can do is join environments that help you locate that in yourself. I have a mastermind. Hey, Ken, I have a mastermind. It's $25, guys. Why don't I charge a lot of money for the mastermind? Everybody else charges a gazillion dollars. Why don't I charge a lot of money for the mastermind? Because I think the mastermind is a place that you can come once a month and you can explore with other souls and figure out stuff about yourself. To charge you an arm and a leg, to have the joy of hanging out with a bunch of really smart, incredible people, to help them locate this in themselves. I don't know. I just don't think that that's the right thing to do. So we make it really reasonable. Can you go spend the day with me or somebody else? Yeah. Can we give you tips? Can we give you ideas? Yeah. But the idea that we're going to answer your issue, it's not going to happen. And if you've been hanging around for longer than 6 months or so, you can do 6 months, you can even do a year. But if you've been hanging around longer than that and you haven't gotten to that place, I promise you the problem lies in this area, because lead generation is simple. I know some people think it's not. They get mad at me. Lead generation is simple. I can show you how to generate leads in about 2 minutes now. The question is, will you? Are you developed? Are you ready to receive leads? If you will, you can put up something and generate them. Talking to leads is simple. But again, will you? Now, just from my own history, I used to, first I learned how to generate leads, and then I wouldn't call or talk to any of them. I wouldn't talk to any of them. Then I learned how I didn't have to really talk to them, and I can drive them through systems, make presentations and stuff. And I would talk to them after they were enrolled. It made it a lot easier. And I learned all these different things over time and developed myself and all this other stuff. So am I throwing stones at anybody? No, I've been through all of this. What I'm trying to do is open folks up that see this and make them go, you know what, she's right. Buying that isn't going to solve the problem. Now, what do you want to buy? Do you want to buy things? Of course you do. You want to buy time in environments with other people that are going your way, so you can kind of just really develop with other folks. You want to buy marketing materials that you feel are going to train you or save you time. And my rule of thumb with that is if I see a course or something like that and I look at it and I go, well, if I take that course and I learn that skill, it's going to save me a lot of time and money and make me a profit. I'll invest in that stuff all day, guys. It's return on investment. But the find your passion stuff, guys, that sits in books, that sits in meditation, that sits in talking to yourself. It sits in you. It sits in you. So anyway, I'm going to run off and get back to doing what I'm doing. Big webinar going on tonight, Think Tank. We have Chris Widener. I don't know if you guys know Chris, major personal development speaker. If you happen to be seeing this live, go check. It's around somewhere. You'll find the link or message me. We'll get you the link to that. That's a big deal. He wrote Jim Rohn's last book with him, and you know how I feel about Jim Rohn. So that's a major call that we have going on tonight, or webinar going on tonight. Pretty excited about it. So big stuff. Look inside of yourself. Find it and then invest. If that makes any sense whatsoever. All right. I'm gonna go. See you later. Bye.